One thing I want to get out of the way first. Deterifii, I don't hate you. In fact, I consider you one of the best members of BOP. But just because I like you doesn't mean I'm gonna sit down and let this fuck up slide. Also, keep in mind that my style of commentaries is me being an ass. So then, let's begin.
What do you think will happen if I shoot you?
So that's your collab partner's introduction? Nothing but you having a completely unrelated tangent, then BAM! She just teleports in. That's awful since it doesn't give any actual context as to why she just appears there.
You know, that's a really interesting point. I could almost get behind. Wait a second.
God, where the heck did this rainbow take me this time? And who are you, kid? I want to get home. Take me home! Oh no! Why won't it let me leave?
Context. There you go.
Okay, I will admit to not placing that point in the script where it would be the best, but what you showed us doesn't refute my point. Here, let's analyze what I said. Nothing but you having a completely unrelated tangent, then BAM! She just teleports in. This quote is related to how she does indeed just teleport in with no build-up or foreshadowing to her just showing up. Then there's... That's awful since it doesn't give any actual context as to why she just appears there. Sure, I could have worded myself better, but it's not like what you said damages my point. If this clip would have been moved to the point where I critique that fall, then my point would still be strong since she just teleports into the whole video with the only explanation being that a rainbow took her there, which doesn't provide adequate context since it could easily be seen as a cop-out on their part so they don't have to give a well-reasoned and structured point. Mary Sue sounds like she's coming in from a radio. Really? If she doesn't have a good enough mic to sound like she's not coming from the 1940s, then why is she part of this collab? Her sounding so different from you is so distracting since part of the collab is that you're in the same place.
You know, I was honestly shocked when Zero Rick made this remark considering he's part of a channel where the mic quality differs all the time.
So, what was the point to anything you said? Oh no, I'm in a group where there's a decent number of people who have different mics. I don't see why you brought up BOP since there's really no point in it. What you're effectively stating is that since BOP has inconsistent mic quality, I should not be complaining since I'm part of it. You do know what that is, right? That's called guilt by association. A thing that is a substitute for an argument. While I normally ignore these, I'll humor you.
Just because I'm in BOP doesn't mean I can't critique something that happens in BOP.
So tell me, since you're a commentator, why the fuck are you making this video? I mean, you are part of the CC, and the CC has a lot of bad commentaries in it. So I guess since you're part of that, you can't criticize commentaries anymore. You see why this logic doesn't work yet? Ignoring everything I've said, where the fuck is your argument? You can't just go,
Yeah, you and Bob!
and to prove any argument wrong. Also, you seem to have missed that in the original video, Red Horse sounded muffled and quiet when compared to Mary Sue, whose audio was almost twice as loud as his.
Huh. I say, what dashing mare, and what an unusual tell.
Hey! No touchy! God, where the heck did this rainbow take me this time?
Mary Sue was so loud compared to the rest of the video that Ryan was forced to tweak the original audio so it didn't blow out his headphones while editing. So your comparison to Bop doesn't work, since Bop never, even in the earliest videos, had that one guy who's louder than everyone else to the point where it's not only hurting the audience's ears, but it's so completely different from everyone else.